Third. Ohio State will receive, and here we go. Brandon Ennis is the deep man. This one into the end zone for a touchback. Bo Jackson, the talented freshman in the backfield. Saying, throwing on first down. Underneath, he's got his man.
Electricity on the outside, including the best player in America, Jeremiah Smith.
And on first down, Bo Jackson.
One at the top of the screen.
Second down and 8 at the 38-yard line. Saying pulls it out. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Saying out of the gun with time underneath. Caught. Guess who? Jeremiah Smith. First down, Ohio State. Gain of 18.
They were double covering him out here, and yet he's still going to find the area in the middle of the field over here from the right side. You see him over the top, but he's able to get across the middle. Beautiful ball. Again, there's the accuracy, and it allows Jeremiah Smith to run right through that catch. So smooth for as big and athletic as
touchdowns against the Gophers last week from the 44. Jackson trying to sweep around the left side. Down and 10 of the 44. Opening series for the Buckeyes. Saying takes his time, goes through his progressions, finds Carnell Tate. Tate coming off a huge game against Minnesota. 9 catches, 183.
What you want to do is try to get the tight end, but watch as the linebacker for Illinois is going to catch the tight end. What do? You go to this side and throw that little
Saying throwing dimes already. First down at the 33. Saying lost it up. Incomplete. Carnell drive coming up. Second down and 10 at the 33. They'll hand it off to Jackson, who has a hole. Hits the sideline. Jackson out of bounds at the 15. And I tell you what, partner, this kid was destined for greatness. His name is Bo Jackson.
He better be great, right? I mean, you can't be an average back if your name's Bo Jackson. That's up front Luke Montgomery, number 51. Gus, when I watch the film, Luke Montgomery, number 51, he's playing the best football of anybody up front. They run it over that left side. No one there.
Illinois. Jackson again. Ooh. Some tough hit. Tate in motion. Inside handoff. Jackson with a little room. Saying fakes the pitch. Shovel pass inside. Didn't fool anybody. Max Clare. 3 yards. And it's good. Ohio State. 34-year history. Fighting Illini ready to get it back. Khalil Valentine back deep. He'll let this go into the end zone. Altmaier on first down. Play action. He'll throw it. Looks deep. And incomplete. That ball thrown behind. Second and 10 at the 25. Valentine remains in the game. And they'll hand it to him. With good leg churn. Third down and 3 at the 32. Empty backfield. Altmaier underneath. Has his man. That's Clement. He'll pick up the first down. Gaining 6.
Nice combination over here on this left side. Couple of blocks up front. Igbenos in the corner. He got inside rather than staying outside.
Altmaier. Another quick strike to the far side. This time it's Beatty. Altmaier handing it off, and Valentine goes down. The chains moving. Altmaier underneath and intercepted. Ohio State. Pierce down at the Illinois 35. First interception of the season for Altmaier. That ball deflected by Jermaine Matthews Jr.
This is such a good lineup change for Ohio State because Jermaine Matthews is normally an outside corner, but Hank Beatty for Illinois, he's been one of the most productive receivers in the country over the last couple of games. He plays in the slot, in the middle. So taking an outside cover player and putting him on Beatty allows you to play him in man, and it pays off right away. The tip ball.
Saying gives it to him. And he'll get through the hole
in this game.
Second down and 5 at the 30. Donaldson again, straight ahead, and smash of Illinois for the national champions. Play fake, Saying rolls, time, sideline. Jeremiah Smith out of bounds. That's who coach calls him. And straight ahead, Peoples this time. Donaldson on the pitch. Second man through. Touchdown. Ohio State.
Check out the left side of this offensive line right here. You've got Austin Sarevelt, Luke Montgomery moving people at the goal line. Great push.
Takes advantage of the Altmaier interception. Extra point is good for Ohio State with a 10-0 lead on the road. Let's see how Illinois responds after turning it over. And they'll start from the goal line. Jordan Anderson. He's definitely made his mark on this defense from the 20. And here's the run. Lafferty with space, and he'll be taken down by play fake. Altmaier looking. Altmaier goes deep. Incomplete. Great coverage again by Igbinosun. Justin Bowick was the intended receiver. Fans wanted a flag.
I think the fans have a case here, because as Igbinosun is down the field, look, he grabs Bowick's jersey and doesn't allow him to come back for the football. Igbinosun has been one of the most penalized players in college football over the last 2 years. In fact, last year he had 6.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line. Delayed handoff. Lafferty. And he's dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll 26. Third down and 10 at the 26. And incomplete. That one over the head of Hank Beatty. And played at Purdue and Mississippi State. And the ball fair. Jeremiah Smith lines up in the Wildcat formation. No. It's the pistol back. Peoples makes the first man miss, and he has to fight to get receiver at the bottom of your screen. Sayin looks the other side and caught Carnell Tate. That's a gain of 11 on 3rd and 9.
Did he get that foot down? Control, oh yeah, 2 feet. That's an NFL catch right there for a guy that'll be playing on Sundays. I'll tell you what, this guy, he had a breakout game last week. Gus, here's the thing. We talk about Jeremiah Smith.
First-round player, first-round person. First down and 10 at the 39. Over the middle, and they hit the tight end, Max Clare.
And he's a guy that could take this thing by storm.
Was covered in formation, went down and caught the pass. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Includes a loss of down, 2nd down.
Yeah, there was a late flag on the formation there on the last play. And they said Max Clare, the tight end, number 86, was covered up. That means there was a wide receiver that was on the line of scrimmage rather than off the line of scrimmage. And you can see, yeah, you can see right here, Jeremiah Smith is on the line of scrimmage and Clare is on the line of scrimmage. So that tight end cannot go out.
And Jackson, the freshman. They give it to him. Jackson picking his way forward. Saying. Lofts it up, sideline, Jeremiah, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Beautiful throw, 33 yards, first down, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, you're going to line up man-to-man coverage. This is difficult to do. He beats him off the line of scrimmage. The ball's a little underthrown. Does he keep that in possession all the way through? Looks like it was coming loose, but look, and this guy is just so good. It doesn't matter, single coverage, double coverage. They are going to take a look at this because you can see that ball was starting to come loose as he was going down.
That ruling is under further review.
Remember, he's got to control that through the process of going to the ground, and as you can see, that ball was starting to come loose.
The 10. McGuire. Hand over in. Fair caught at the 16. 30 checks in. Fagan has been nursing an upper body injury and almost another pick. Colin Dixon target. Igbinosun defensively, and there's a flag on the play. Tim O'Day, your referee today.
Pass interference, defense number 26. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Peyton Pierce.
Correction, foul is on number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Peyton Pierce is even in the game.
Okay, it's Igbinosun.
Yeah, Igbinosun arrived just a little early, going through the back of the wide receiver right here. They're trying to run the run-pass option, the RPO, and there's that right hand right in front of the official, turning the wide receivers.
Didn't work for him right there. First down and 10 of the 26. Altmaier near side. Beatty turns it up with space. Fagan remains in the game. He's a big running back. 255 first down. Now this is first down and 10 at the 39. Play fake. Altmaier sets up all day to throw. Checks it to the far side. He's got Beatty. And Beatty. Nice. Altmaier over the middle and broken up. He had his target, Hudson Clement, but Igbinosun, Johnny on the spot again.
This is difficult to do. He's reading the run on the left side, but then he's got to come back and throw the ball on the right side. And that one was on the money in a shoebox. The problem is that the coverage...
With the 47. And they'll run it and will not get it. Jordan Anderson this time. And he's stopped by Sonny Styles. They'll hand it off, looking for that first, and they should get it with Fagan. Looks like Fagan got pushed forward by a Buckeye.
I was going to say, the last Buckeye in there, I think, was Caleb Downs. Watch number 2. He comes in from the right side. It looks like Fagan is short, but then Downs jumps on the back of him and moves.
Altmaier, here's the reverse. Altmaier trying to throw it, and it didn't fool anyone. Pressured by Caden Curry, the senior from Indiana.
Look at the discipline of this defense. Watch these guys back there. Watch, you got safety back here, and they're all just going to take off into their zones, eyes in the backfield. Doesn't fool anybody. And I think that comes from the cut plays too early.
Second down and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Fagan running. He'll get outside. Nice stiff arm, dragged down from behind. Trips at the top of your screen. Altmaier in trouble. Reverses. Sideline caught and first down. Cole Rusk found a soft spot.
The receiver was forced out of bounds, came back on his own, legally caught the ball, first down.
Igbinosun pushes him out.
I think they can change this.
After reviewing the play, the receiver's right foot was out of bounds when he jumped to catch the ball. By rule, that makes it an incomplete pass. The ball's returned to the previous spot where it will be fourth down.
There you go. These officials doing a great job here today, early on. From the 37, Innes standing inside his own 10. Low snap handled.
Oh, he had his knee down. Wow. Oh, my goodness. He caught that snap with his knee down,
Gus. He received the snap with the knee on the ground. Ball becomes dead. Timeout on the field.
Oh, my goodness. That's like a turnover. Knee down, ball in his hands.
Play fake. Saying he'll take a shot. Sideline. Caught. Claire.
You actually have the catch.
All right, thank you, Mike. Saying again now to throw it. Saying guns it underneath, caught, and a first down. Handing it off. Jackson. Not a lot. Lines up in the slot. Play fake. Saying rolls. Takes his time, and he'll just walk it out of bounds. Got a little shove at the end by Joe Barnum. No gain.
I'd say that was, got to pitch a tent on that one because there was all sorts of guys falling over. Watch, Tate's going to hit the tight end. They fall over. You got a tight end out in the backfield. He falls over back there, and Sayan's like, wow.
Sayan delivers. Incomplete. Carnell Tate, the 31 yards away. And it's good. 13-0. 13-0. Ohio State. Ohio State defense continuing to dominate. 13-0. Ohio State. Ohio State defense continuing to dominate. Altmaier hands it off to Valentine across the line of scrimmage. Altmaier hands it off to Valentine across the line of scrimmage and gain a yard. Jalen McClain, the safety defensively.
Oh gosh, they're going to give the Ohio State the ball. The ball came out late. Caden McDonald came out of the pile. VAR official came in pointing their direction.
Ruling up the field is the fumble recovery defense. First down.
Valentine was shaken up on the play. You can see as he's trying to, oh look, his leg collapses right there. Oh my goodness, that's just terrible to see. And so he doesn't have a body part down as McDonald was.
Yard line now for Ohio State. First down. Jackson on the toss. And Jackson wrapped up at the line. All right, Jenny, 2nd and 10 of the 26. Jackson.
Top of your screen.
3rd down and 6 at the 22. Sayin looks that way. And caught for first down by Ennis in motion. Peoples has to Sayin with time. Ball deflected or swung out rather to Jackson. He dives. And a touchdown.
It ended up being almost a screen on the outside. He's going through his progression, but because it took so long, look, he had a lead blocker in there. That's Max Clare. And as long as he stayed in, oh yeah, in the air, ball over the pylon.
And it's good. 5 plays covering 26 yards. Okay, so maybe we'll get one right this week. 1st and 10 of the 25. And a flag on the play.
False start. Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So hold on.
Wait, what?
No. This 58, bro. It doesn't work out that well. Over the middle. And it's caught. 2 timeouts remaining for Illinois. Altmaier again over the middle, and again he completes it to Hudson Clement.
This is how he wants to play, with tempo.
First down at the 48. Altmaier again on near side. Colin Dixon turns it up. 2nd down and 2. Here's the run with Fagan. First down. Altmaier over the middle. Checks Illini really moving the ball efficiently on this drive. Altmaier over the middle, caught. Should be a first down. First down at the 20. Altmaier near side throw. Clement. And
he'll call those blitzes. They can't get fresh pass rushers on the field.
2nd down. The fade in the corner. Caught. Bowick.
Defense number 6. Has declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
I'm sure this will be reviewed for the touchdown perspective. The penalty will stand, though. I think this is going to come back from a touchdown. There's the grab of the jersey, and the young corner, Sanchez, Devin Sanchez, gets called for it. Bowick is really a big guy, 6'4", 210, and he's really good in the air. There was a flag on the other side.
Tender shoulder. Play fake. Altmaier scrambles, turns it up. Oh, what a tackle. Caden Curry is 260. And a goal from the 4. 2 timeouts. 1:18. Altmaier pulls it out underneath. And they stop him again. Lawfery just body slammed by Tywon Malone Jr.
Tywon Malone looks like a ballerina here. Watch, he's going to turn himself all the way around, spin, and just grab him and say, no.
And some movement on the right side of the Illinois offensive line. Wow. A false start coming up.
False start. Offense number 86. 5-yard penalty. Down.
It's Christian Abney, the far side tight end. And Altmaier's not even giving a cadence.
Wofford checks in. Altmaier in the corner. Back shoulder. Incomplete. Igbinosun defensively. No flag. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That ball needed to be thrown higher from Luke Altmaier. You see Igbinosun never turns around, gets away with some contact, but the ball is so low. That's got to go up high.
He didn't play the ball. Should that be a penalty?
Well, only if there's contact through the man.
So they will attempt a field goal from 24 yards away. David Olano and the Fighting Illini
here. So Brett Bielema obviously frustrated with the no call on the pass interference or no pass interference, but also time left for Ohio State.
So 1 minute and 5 remaining here in the second quarter. Sayin looks backside, sets up a screen with Jeremiah Smith, and he's not in a rush with the lead. Sayin, sideline throw caught. 3rd and 4. Sayin looking over the middle and knocked down. Great defense this time by guess who? Matthew Bailey.
What a half he's had.
So now Ohio State will punt. Illinois with 2 timeouts left, and they've got a red-hot kicker.
Great job by Bailey, staying close to Claire.
16. And Hank Beatty is the deep man. He was an honorable mention All-America a year ago, Beatty, as a punt returner.
Delay game, kicking team, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
They send it away, far side. And it goes out of bounds inside the 30. 1st and 10 at the 40. 2 timeouts left. Altmaier all day to throw. Checks it down to Anderson, and he'll just walk out of 30 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 42. Altmaier looking. Altmaier fires. Oh, incomplete. Hudson Clement had his hands on it. Just couldn't haul it in.
He got all sorts of time in the pocket, and this one is just out of the reach of Clement. Ran a beautiful route. He's behind the defense, and boy, you'd love to see him come down.
Trips at the bottom of your screen. Here comes the pressure. And Ohio State gets to him. Kenyatta Jackson. Arvell Reese. A loss of 8.
And they'll just let it run down and go to half. I tell you, Arvell Reese came like your guy, Arvell Reese, right through the tackle, just shoves him into the lap of Luke Altmaier, and it's
as the Buckeyes send it off into the end zone for touchback. Let's go downstairs to JT.
We will be better in the second half.
All right, 1st down and 10. And Altmaier handing it off to Wofford. Altmaier out of the shotgun. Altmaier over the middle, and a nice ball.
And you got to attack the seams of the defense.
They get there quickly. 1st and 10 at the 40. Wofford down the sideline, out of bounds at the Ohio.
And Ohio State was outmanned.
1st down from the 37. Altmaier fires deep. Altmaier sideline, no. Igbinosun in coverage on Colin Dixon. I just love how physical Igbinosun is. He's 6'2", 195.
Yeah, long corner. Comes back for his senior year, and he's always going to have hands on the wide receiver. And you can see they're looking back. Colin Dixon wants a flag right there. But
37.
It's good strategy.
Here's Altmaier under pressure and just throws it away. Nobody near the football. Kenyatta Jackson with pressure.
Look at this defense adjust. Watch all these defenders. They're trying to flood the zone over this way with all of the motion and then the wheel out of the backfield, but the defense was on them. It was man coverage. Again, Matt Patricia switching things up. Call them. They think they're going to be in that zone, and then Altmaier.
Can you imagine in the next couple of years, 3rd and 10, Altmaier delivers, caught, first down, Illinois. Colin Dixon. Illini, they're starting to get their confidence.
They really are, and again, it's the ability to attack that deep middle of the field. When they're in zone coverage, that's exactly where you have to attack.
Gain of 17, Altmaier again, quick strike this time, and it's Rusk, and he's close to a first down.
Exactly what they're doing, and they're having success.
2nd and 1. Here's a handoff, Fagan. The 9. Fagan. With some room, dragged down. They dump it off, short side, Beatty! Down goal from the 1. Can Illinois get in? Altmaier pulls it out, spins! And he doesn't get in! Sonny Styles denies him. Wow!
This is unbelievable. Altmaier's protecting the football. Does that ball get in? He's trying to spin. It's in his right hand.
It didn't.
I think Brett Bielema is going to want another look at this. The fact that the ball's in the right hand, it's not over the goal line, and so when he's down, it's short.
Out of the offset eye. They pitch it to him, and they'll get in. Woo! Illinois. Hank Beatty with the pitch. Great call by Illinois.
Now that is an unbelievable design right there. You hand it to Beatty, he's in the backfield, and then he executes an option out to Lafrey right there. The handoff option play. Of course they have that in the
last play.
Yeah.
You looked at Matt Patricia on the sideline, and
he was like, well, I don't see that in the NFL.
You got me. So here's Ennis. And Brandon Ennis hopping forward. And he'll give Ohio State some first down and 10 at the 37. Here's a handoff to Donaldson. And let's see.
Get over the top.
Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. Sayin over the middle. Oh, he's got his tight end on the seam route. Max Clare. Big throw, 24 yards.
He's like the lost guy in this offense. Transfers in from Purdue, where he was a second-team AP All-American. And at least in the preseason, like, this guy is a great player and got one-on-one and made him pay.
First down at the 42 now. And the handoff to C.J. Donaldson. Here's the handoff, Jackson. Smith at the bottom of your screen. And some movement up front. Akis jumped.
Offside. Defense number 17. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that's just a huge mistake. Okay, watch the left guard. The left guard is Carson Hinsman. He taps the center, and then everyone's expecting the quick snap right there. But they hold it for...
At the Illinois 33, Sayin looking. Flushed out. On the move. Complete.
And he looks very poised.
1st and 10. And here's the reverse to Smith. He's got blockers. Oh, he's upended. What a tackle. Torrey Cox.
And Smith was shaken up. They've got 2 blockers out there. You've got Max Clare and Serveld, and neither of them blocked Torrey Cox. He just splits the 2 blockers, and he's able to get after Jeremiah Smith, who landed awkwardly. Watch, he kind of...
2nd down and 7 at the 23. Donaldson, and he smashes forward and picks up a first down. At left side of the offensive line, opening up a nice hole. Luke Montgomery, Serveld as well. It's Heinzman.
Got to include the tight end, Kazmarek, a good block.
Sayin on the short roll, dumps it down, Jackson, and here's a handoff, Peoples. And Peoples lunges forward in the backfield with Julian Sayin. Ennis goes in motion. Here's Sayin looking underneath, caught Donaldson, and Donaldson did not. Now they switch the formation. Donaldson, and it's Sayin leaning forward, and he'll get the first down and a whole lot more. A brotherly shove gives them 3.
Look at the hole in the defense right here. I'm so surprised they had nobody right over the center or in that A gap, the gap just to the right of the center between he and the guard. And every time you're going to quarterback sneak, Gus, as a quarterback, you're taught to go to the bubble, the soft spot. And that was right in front of Sayin. Great push from
Donaldson runs into a crowd of the day. Donaldson, he can smell it. They give it, and he's hit before he gets to the eye. Donaldson. I don't know. Touchdown. See,
coming around right here from the fullback position. He's going to kick out, and then as Donaldson makes contact, he's going to spin back to his back and just get across the goal line for a touchdown.
Fielding in for the extra point.
That's exactly right. And yeah, just as a former player, what their work is, it's tireless, it's thankless, and yet it's so necessary to keep you on the field.
Come on, flag on the play.
Offside, kicking team number 39. The 5-yard penalty be added to the end of the kick. First down, Illinois.
First down and 10 at the 30. Altmaier. Screen. Lawfrey. And he'll be lucky to get back
corner. They can just interchange at any moment.
Second down and 10. And Altmaier has it stripped. Ohio State has the ball. Jermaine Matthews Jr. punched it out. And it's recovered by Caden Curry. Third turnover of the day by Illinois.
Well, he's going to come from this slot corner position, and here's the blitz. It comes from a long way out, and Altmaier never sees him. The coverage rotates, and right before he's trying to let go of that ball, Matthews is able to strip it out, and Curry is Johnny on the spot, and he's able to get the turnover for Ohio State.
For Sayin, he'll throw it. Sayin. And
Henry, the defensive coordinator here, was an understudy of him.
Second down and 10 of the 24. Sayin guns it to the sideline, and it's caught. Carnell Tate. And he'll get close to that first down marker.
Gus, do you know how hard that throw is? Far hash to your left out route. It's got to be thrown right on the money and right on time. Beautiful.
Apartment buildings and shopping malls. Here's the handoff. Donaldson. First down. Our kids are so amazing. And these Buckeyes.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Offense number 4, defense number 6. The foul's canceled. It is first down.
Tries to go to Jeremiah. They'll hand it off. Donaldson. C.J. Donaldson in the backfield. They give it to him. Donaldson fighting forward. Third down and 1 at the 3. Inside handoff. Donaldson can smell it again. No, Sayin will throw it. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. How simple can it get when you have number 4 on your team?
Check out this release. Just a little inside move and then explodes to the outside. And
you got to give Smith a lot of credit battling back from that back injury.
Defense is just outstanding.
This time Illinois will get a chance. Sanders and Mario Sanders tracked down.
Defensive lineman.
First down at the 16. Here's the run. Lawfrey. Look at him, he's an actor.
It's just for show.
Second down and 9 at the 17. Altmaier drops it off. Lawfrey tried to hurdle. Third down and 5 at the 21. And underneath, Altmaier, nice throw. side. And he said, the question they're asking, I just want to know. Tell me, coach. Just like that. Look at Downs.
Oh, look at it. He's about to come on the blitz.
Jumped offside.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Altmaier out of the pocket. Decides to run it and goes out of bounds. Altmaier under pressure. Almost intercepted by Igbinosun.
As Indiana goes on the road to face what has been a dominant Duck team.
Dante Moore, the quarterback there. This ball fielded at the 25 by Ennis. And he's wrapped up 23 for the Buckeyes. Up big, 34-10. Julian Sayin over the middle and incomplete. It's the 23. Sayin handing it off. But I tell you what, we've been talking a lot about the defense. At the 25, Sayin again steps up in the pocket, delivers out wide to Ennis. And Bailey, by the way, with 8 tackles. Delay a game called on the Buckeyes.
Penalty. Fourth down.
Pops it up. And fair call. 34-10. Altmaier on first down. All day to throw it. Off his back foot. Caught. Dixon. Folks, we are watching the best team in America. The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Illinois team. There's another handoff. Lawfery. And Lawfery looking for daylight. Down and 3 at the 37. Different animal. Altmaier. Nobody open. Altmaier finally finds a receiver. Luke Altmaier. Checks it down again. Lawfery and 5. Altmaier out wide. And it's Anderson.
Best linebacker core in the country.
3rd down and 1. And Illinois will not get it. And it should be a first down. First down at the 19. Altmaier. Wings it. Incomplete. Flag on the play, though. Jermaine Matthews should be called for interference. That ball intended for Bowick.
Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Another one of these in the corner of the end zone. We've seen several. Brett Bielema has been arguing for this call all day long, and here Matthews just into the chest of the wide receiver.
They fake the option over the middle. Touchdown. Colin Dixon. Nice play.
They figured out that offense inside the 5. Watch the misdirection here as Altmaier is going to fake a couple of different times. First on this jet sweep across, then the fake pitch, and then he sets up in the pocket as his wide receiver Colin Dixon late release into the middle.
Altmaier will throw it. Looks. End zone. Incomplete. He couldn't find side kick coming. Olano. And looks like.
But his formula, Gus, is, and he said it in front game.
2nd down and 8 at the 43. And Isaiah West in the game now at running back.
As you travel up to Ann Arbor.
Big game for them today against USC. West. The deep man at his own 10. This one should draw back. Nobody goes forward. Into the end zone for 10.
It never wavered. never even called Brett Bielema to try to match those offers. He just said, nope, I'm here.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Yeah, you know, that can be rare in this day and age of college football, but that's why they love him here.
2nd down and 11 over the middle.
Procedure this week, a 4-hour procedure, and you know, I'm just hoping and praying everything went well. Great completion there. He's been battling at times during his life, have come back.
1st down at the 49. Nice throw by Altmaier to Russ.
An emotional win.
1st and 10 at the 29. Altmaier, guess who? Bill Reese.
Luke Altmaier sacked by number 8, Arvell Reese.
So here's Arvell Reese, and he's going to be blitzing right here. Downs comes up the back. I'll tell you, that's a business decision from the back. Do you see the back? He was like, all right, which guy am I taking?
Not number 8.
I'll take number 2. And Luke Altmaier's like, really? You're going to leave? Which one? And they go, number 8.
Number 8. 4 sacks for Ohio State today. Altmaier under pressure. Got that one off, and Rusk makes a nice.
Second time you brought that up.
Here's another throw. I mean, if you're playing for Altmaier under pressure, incomplete. Matt Patricia brought more pressure. 4th overall by the Vikes. Tyleik Williams, 28th overall by the Lions. Josh Simmons, 30th overall.
After that 0-4 start.
Julian Sayin taking a knee, and the coaches cross. The Ohio State Buckeyes remain undefeated, coming into Champaign and defeating